Okay, so are boats good for zombie apocalypse? Now, for boats, a boat can range from a two-person inflatable raft to an aircraft carrier. But for this video, I'm going to talk about a boat that's a yacht around $250,000, like the one you see here. And as for zombies, I'm referring to the Walking Dead / George Romero type. Slow moving, can only be killed with a shot in the head or a heavy blow to the skull. Maybe not a huge threat when there's one or two of them, but a very big threat if there's a group of them. So what are the pros and cons of using a $250,000 boat in a zombie doomsday scenario? Some of the pros. Well, fishing. If you have fishing equipment, you have almost endless supply of food. You have an endless supply of water. If you need to take a bath, grab some soap, jump in. If you need to wash some clothes, same thing. However, it's important to note that if you're on the ocean or if you're in fresh water, you're going to need a water filtration system. The good news is most boats that cost $250,000 will have a water filtration system on them. And as an extra layer of protection, you can always boil water for 6 minutes to kill any bacteria. Now, you don't want to just straight up drink the water, because if you do, you run the risk of getting sick or even possibly dying. So that needs to be kept in mind. The boat does offer shelter. Boats that are 250,000 or more yachts, there's going to be a sleeping area. There's going to be a small kitchen. There's going to be a small bathroom. There's going to be a lounging area. All this is going to be protected by walls and a roof. So you'll be protected from the elements. It's going to have some storage. There's going to be compartments in the boat that you can store supplies, food, etc. You're going to have a good night's sleep. There's going to be a comfortable bed, pillows, roof over your head, walls. It's going to be relatively quiet. You'll be out there in the middle of the sea. Not a lot to disturb you. Being on the water, it's going to give you a good vantage point. Number one, zombies can't swim, so you're going to be protected from zombies. If there's going to be hostile humans, you're going to be able to see them as they approach. So you're going to have a lot of time to get ready for any potential bad situations that might occur. Boats will have a CB radio for the most part, CB radio on it. It's a source of information. Also, it's a quick getaway. If hostile humans are approaching, turn on the boat and get on out of there. A lot of people that I've talked to will look at a boat as a really great way to survive a zombie doomsday, but there's some cons to it. Number one, there's a saying. I'm a person that goes fishing, and there's a saying that some days the fish just aren't biting. That's why it's called fishing and not catching. There's a risk of sunburn. There's going to be a reflection you got the sun beating down on you, plus you have the reflection off the water, the sunbeams off the water. If you're on fresh water, keep in mind that in the colder months, fresh water has a tendency to freeze. Therefore, zombies can walk on the ice and get you. Hostile humans can walk on the ice and get you. There's a risk of seasickness, even though you're on a big boat. Some people, seasickness is a problem. Bad weather. The seas aren't always calm. You get big swells, tsunamis, tidal waves, lightning, you name it. You're going to have limited space on a boat. You do have some storage space, but limited storage space. Also, trying to plant a garden may not be impossible, but it's going to be quite the challenge. And also, you're going to be a sitting duck. I mean, here, you're going to be out in the middle of the sea. Everyone will be able to see you. Hostile humans are going to want what you have. You have not a whole lot of places to hide. For short term, if you're surviving a zombie doomsday, I think a boat is fine. You know, as everything's starting to collapse in the first stages of it, if you want to get a team together, get what supplies you can, jump on that boat, go out to the sea for a week or whatever, try and wait things out till things calm down a little bit, maybe not a bad idea. For long term, I think there's too many cons. I think the cons outweigh the pros. Long term strategy, I don't think it's going to fly. The argument of using a boat long term, it's not going to work. Thank you very much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and have a good whatever time of day it is.